the thing is with the 3 losses, like looking at it from a longevity standpoint, like the performances in the bulk were pretty good. It was just a couple of things we weren't doing that really get you over the top. For example, if your defenders are receiving it too deep from the centre back or from the goalkeeper, and they're trying to play a penetrative pass through the middle, it's a longer pass when they receive it deep, when they don't need to be deep, you know what I mean? And that then forces your left winger or your right winger or whoever's receiving it, your centre forward, to come deeper, and then you're playing the game close to your own goal. So it was just little things like that. Defensively, when we'd set up 5 yards deeper than we wanted to, or we weren't physical in the challenge as much as we wanted to be to stop these chances or whatever it was. So it was just like the ideas, the concepts were there. It was just resharpening them. So last night I felt like we played a pretty good team, but you know, our players were very focused and very aware of what we wanted and what we needed to do to be better, and we put in a good performance. They looked at the footage, they looked at everything that we were doing in the Queen's game, and we've been able to sort of break that down and say, look, these were the good things, these were the bad things. And we went out and had 2 practice sessions before this game and really worked on everything we needed to work on to improve. So obviously these are things that from a standpoint of the whole season or the whole project over 1, 2, 3 years, they're going to continue to improve, but in the short term we saw significant improvement in the areas that we wanted to. So I felt like we were forcing the odd pass here and there, or you know, like if you look at the Queen's game, we had 10% more of the ball than them. It was 55-45 to us. You look at the Tusculum game, without the amount of time that their goalkeeper had it, we had 60-65% of the ball. And if you look at the key passes that we were playing, those are like through balls that lead to an opportunity or should lead to an opportunity. We're playing them. I think with Queens, I think they had like 6 key passes, we had like 15. But it sometimes is getting on the end of those passes, or it's, you know, shifting the ball onto the right foot to shoot it, or just another minor detail. So it was just getting back to like understanding that part of things. I saw Coach Jenny from volleyball at the start of the year was talking about how we get into this, we're in college athletics and we try to sometimes make things be complex, when really sometimes it's about the basics, and that's exactly where we were. Yeah, they've got some good players. You know, they've got a good system and a good thing going. Not just with their women's soccer program, but their whole athletic department. You know, so it's going to be a big test. They're a little further along in terms of you know, they've got a coach that I think it's his 3rd year, and he's really got his team in there now, which is a good thing for him. It's going to be good. It's going to be a great test for us. We want to play all of these big teams and these big games. I feel like we've played a good schedule so far. They might not have numbers in front of them, but we all know that means nothing. But I'm excited, man. I think it's a good opportunity for us to make an impact on the conference, or at least get started in conference play. That's what we want as well, you know. We want to play in big games, and we want to play against good teams, and you know, you can't take anything for granted at this level. I mean, you look at Columbus State. You know, they had something like 42 straight wins at home until last night, and they lost. You know what I mean? So it's Grand Valley State, you know, 5-year national championships. They start the season 0-2. It's a massive opportunity for us to show people exactly what we've got, and we're excited about it.